From a very young age, we are often instilled with the strong notion that the only way to success is to labor tirelessly and with unyielding determination. We are taught to endure, to overcome challenges, and to work diligently in our pursuit of excellence. But what if there is another way? That there exists a profound philosophy that challenges this belief and advocates for a simpler path? Prepare to be inspired as we embark on a journey into the world of Wu Wei. Welcome back to our channel, your partner in the journey towards a meaningful and awesome life. Today, we'll delve into the realm of Wu Wei, a philosophy that preaches a unique approach to success. Throughout our lives, we carry a belief that's been etched into our souls, the belief that success is an arduous journey, a path filled with obstacles and fueled by tireless determination. We've been taught to persevere, to work tirelessly, and to give our all in the pursuit of our dreams. However, concealed in the depths of ancient times, there existed an alternative viewpoint, a philosophy known as Wu Wei. It offers us a new path to achievement, one that defies traditional wisdom that we must exhaust ourselves on the path to greatness. So, what exactly is Wu Wei? Wu Wei is an ancient Chinese concept deeply rooted in Taoism. Wu Wei, where Wu represents non or without, and Wei signifies action. Together, they form the essence of effortless action, non-action, or action without effort. Hard to wrap your head around? Well, Wu Wei isn't about being inactive or lazy. It's about syncing with the natural rhythm of life, hitting that sweet spot where things transpire without resistance. It's about achieving maximum results with minimal action. This is the crux of Taoism, a philosophy that found its roots in ancient China. Taoism propounds living in sync with Tao, the inborn natural sequence of the universe. And Wu Wei is all about adjusting ourselves to this Tao, to this rhythm. Wu Wei literally translates to non-doing. But non-doing doesn't imply doing nothing. It's about not forcing things, but rather flowing with them. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly, bending and twisting with the terrain. It never forces its way through obstacles, but rather yields to the natural flow of the land. This is the essence of Wu Wei. Wu Wei encourages us to harmonize with the natural flow of life, much like a river flowing gracefully through the landscape. It teaches us to work with the flow rather than against it. In a world that often glorifies struggle, Wu Wei whispers that sometimes, less is more. It shows us that we can accomplish great things without sacrificing our peace of mind or well-being. As we proceed, we'll keep on decoding this intriguing philosophy, studying how it can be utilized in our daily routine and the advantages it can bring. This might just be your key to unlocking a harmonious, balanced, and effortless life. A life where you don't merely exist, but truly live. Wu Wei is essential in the Taoist tradition, and the Taotai Ching, a fundamental scripture in Chinese philosophy attributed to Lao Tzu, states, "The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone." This sentence embodies Wu Wei's spirit, suggesting that aligning with the universe's ebb and flow can render our actions effortless and efficient. This wisdom urges us to reassess our approach to life, proposing a persuasive alternative to the prevailing hustle and grind culture. Wu Wei doesn't mean shirking responsibilities. Instead, it suggests letting go of our compulsive need to control and obsess over results. Now, you might be thinking, but how do we apply Wu Wei in our modern fast-paced lives? Wu Wei is all about going with the flow. It starts with intuitive decisions, allowing your intuition to guide you without enforcement. It resembles a resilient tree, swaying gracefully, yielding to the wind, bending, adapting and moving with the force rather than resisting. Imagine you're at work, faced with a tight deadline and a mountain of tasks. The typical approach might be to push harder, work longer hours, and force your way through it. But Wu Wei suggests a different path. It encourages you to step back, take a moment to breathe, and tap into your intuition. You start to listen actively to your inner voice, prioritizing tasks that truly matter and letting go of those that don't. You find a rhythm and a balance, and suddenly, you're not just working hard, you're working smart. Wu Wei, however, is about more than just productivity. It's also about finding joy in the journey. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the race to the finish line. Wu Wei reminds us to savor each step of the process and to find contentment in the here and now. When we start incorporating Wu Wei into our daily lives, we can expect a range of positive outcomes and benefits. The most immediate benefit we can receive is peace. When we let go of our urge to control every aspect of our lives, we liberate ourselves from the stress that comes with it. It's like walking on a tightrope. The more we try to keep our balance under control, the more dangerous it gets. But when we trust our natural instincts, balance comes effortlessly. Wu Wei also improves our ability to make decisions. Without the burden of finding the perfect choice, we can gain a broader perspective. Our minds grow more aware, and our intuitive wisdom becomes available to us. Try reading a book with the pages pressed against your face. It's impossible to see anything clearly. However, when held at a reasonable distance, the words become clear. That's the kind of clarity Wu Wei gives to decision-making. Furthermore, Wu Wei has a significant impact on overall well-being. According to research published in the International Journal of Behavioral Medicine, those who adopt Wu Wei's principles report greater feelings of life satisfaction along with decreased stress levels. Going with the flow, rather than battling it, helps to improve one's quality of life. But the benefits do not end there. They have the potential to improve our relationships, boost our productivity, and stimulate our creative thinking. We become more present, receptive, and open to new ideas when we are not as fixated on controlling. Wu Wei is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. It is about embracing the natural rhythm of the universe and finding our place within it. When we practice Wu Wei, we learn to let go of our attachments and desires. We learn to live in the present moment and to accept things as they are. We learn to trust that the universe has a plan for us and that we are exactly where we need to be. Wu Wei is a journey, not a destination. It is a lifelong practice of self-discovery and personal growth. The journey to Wu Wei is not always easy. There will be times when you stumble and fall. But the important thing is to keep getting back up and trying again. Remember, Wu Wei is not about being perfect. It is about making progress, even if it is just one small step at a time. So take a deep breath, let go of your need to control, and trust in the natural flow of life. Wu Wei is waiting for you. We hope you've enjoyed our journey into the philosophy of Wu Wei. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, the path to greatness often lies in the simplicity of effortless action. So, take a step back, breathe, and let the river of life guide you to success. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay awesome.